A devastated Solomon finally decides to drop his oath of peace, saying he'll gladly go to hell in exchange for killing such monsters. Solomon furiously begins fighting the killer, easily disarming him and stabbing him with his own knife. As some of the cultists try to fight him too, the others take Meredith away. William tries to help her only to get stabbed by two men, and soon his older son is killed as well. An even angrier Solomon decapitates another cultist and keeps on fighting, killing any man that dares to go against him. While he's distracted, the masked rider and most of his group leave with Meredith on their horses, so Solomon isn't fast enough to follow them. Afterward, Solomon checks on William, who makes him swear an oath that he'll rescue Meredith. William says that if Solomon saves Meredith, his soul will be saved as well. Then William dies and his wife gives Solomon the locket for his search. Before leaving, Solomon takes some weapons and a horse from the cultists and notices the dark power leaving their bodies. As he rides through the forest, some cultists come out of hiding and start chasing him. Solomon takes out two guns and shoots both guys at the same time. Then he catches up to a group on the road, quickly killing all the bad guys with precise strikes of his sword. Next, Solomon opens the cage with the victims and shows them the locket, asking about Meredith. Sadly, none of them saw her before. A few miles from there, the cultists raid and burn down another town. Meredith is in a cage and tells the other victims to stay calm while the masked rider stares at them. 3 days later, Solomon sees tons of people walking away from another destroyed town, trying to find a new home. He decides to ride to the ruins and rest at an abandoned church. When he starts praying, he's suddenly startled by a man, so he takes out his sword. However, it's just Father Michael, who never left his church. He explains he's seen some terrible things and confirms the cultists destroyed the area. Their master Malachi is a servant of the devil, but nobody has ever seen him because he hides in his castle. The cultists' victims are made soldiers or slaves depending on their strength. Suddenly Solomon hears a noise, so Michael opens a hatch on the ground to reveal a bunch of ghouls hidden underground. Solomon can't believe Michael didn't destroy them, so the priest explains these used to be his parishioners. Malachi's curse changed them, so Michael doesn't think it's right to kill them for something that wasn't their fault. He also admits he feeds them before pushing Solomon into the hole and closing the hatch. The ghouls immediately surround Solomon and get ready to eat him, but Solomon takes out his sword and starts killing them. Some of the ghouls feed on their dead fellows while others continue to attack Solomon, whose torch helps him keep the ghouls at bay. In the church, Michael tries to hear what's happening only for someone to suddenly come in and attack him. Down in the tunnel, a ghoul jumps on Solomon's back, so he pushes it against the wall to hit it. This creates a hole, so Solomon throws the ghoul away and makes the hole bigger to escape. As he runs through a narrow tunnel, the ghouls try following him, so Solomon uses his torch to keep them away and tosses debris on the ground to block them. When he's about to get to the exit, a ghoul tries attacking him, but Solomon kills him in seconds. 2 more ghouls show up and start chasing him, so Solomon runs to the exit and breaks the wood to come out to the surface. The ghouls try following him, but the light burns them, so they rush back inside. Then Solomon is surrounded by the thieves from before, who drop Michael's head. All 3 of them have agreed to work for Malachi and now they hold power too.